Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for today's Occupational Health and Safety Program information session. We're glad to have you here. The beginning portion of this webinar has been pre-recorded, but there will be a live questions and answers segment towards the end. My name is Allison Morse, and I currently run our Occupational Health and Safety portfolio. Monica Jackson is our director. She oversees both our Occupational Health and Safety portfolio and our Planning and Sustainability portfolio. In addition to getting information about our portfolio today, you will be hearing from one of our instructors, Susan Tingley. Susan currently instructs our course, Ergonomics in the Workplace. On today's webinar, we will have a brief introduction to UC Davis Continuing and Professional Education, also referred to as CPE, and learn about our mission and history. We will talk about a new career resource that is available to all students. We'll go over some specifics of the Occupational Health and Safety Program, as well as our Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate. We will review our Instructor Spotlight, and we will close with time for questions and answers. For those of you that are new to UC Davis Continuing and Professional Education, I wanted to share with you our mission. We believe that professional education plays a vital role in building our economy, improving our community, and enriching the lives of the students that we serve. We are passionate about sharing the resources, expertise, and knowledge of UC Davis with working professionals and other adult learners around the world, and we are committed to providing adult learners with access to the right education in the right format at the right time throughout their careers and lives. We have been providing quality continuing education programs for more than 60 years. With more than 62,000 annual enrollments, we serve students locally and nationwide, with enrollments from all 50 states and over 100 countries. At CPE, we want to support our students in every way possible. In addition to offering courses in a variety of subjects, we now have career development resources that are available for free to all professionals who have taken courses with us. Our career resources site can help you do things like update your resume or help with career planning. There are areas available where you can practice your interviewing and leadership skills depending on what your current goals are. If you have taken a course with us previously, please visit our career resources website at ucdavis.yournextstep.com to view our full range of free support services. Our Occupational Health and Safety portfolio, which we also refer to as our OHS portfolio, covers a variety of course subjects. Currently, our portfolio comprises mainly of courses that are a part of our Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate program. These courses do meet requirements established by OSHA for training under the Hazardous Waste Operations and Emergency Response Standards, as well as the equivalent California standards. More information about that can be found in the course descriptions on our website. An education in occupational health and safety provides students with a strong scientific background in hazard identification of chemical and physical agents, toxicity and exposure assessment, risk characterization, risk mitigation, and worksite communication. These concepts are multidisciplinary and can be applied in the workplace, in communities, or in consumer settings. Before jumping into the details of our Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate program, we wanted to help define what a certificate is for those of you that may not know. A certificate is a course or a series of courses that offer academic credit, which may be applied to degree programs at colleges and universities at their discretion. At CPE, our certificates consist of at least 120 hours of coursework. The intention behind our certificate programs is to allow students to grow in their skill sets in a way that's financially feasible without requiring the large time and financial commitment of a graduate degree. There is sometimes some confusion surrounding the difference between a certificate and a certification. Simply put, a certificate is evidence of academic education, while a certification is evidence of passing an exam or meeting industry standards. Our Occupational Health and Safety portfolio currently offers certificates, not certifications. Our Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate is a fully accredited program with academic units. This program consists of 9 courses, and the cost of this certificate is about $5,990. You pay per course, meaning you pay as you go. It is not a one-time payment. The length of our certificate courses range from 2 to 4 days in person and are held at our One Capitol Mall location here in Sacramento, California. Many of the courses we offer count towards REHS hours and are certifiable units through the Board of Certified Safety Professionals. For more information on specific courses and their credits, please reach out to me via email after the session or check out our website for further information. We are in the process of sunsetting this certificate. This means that after December of 2024, we will no longer be offering these courses as part of our Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate program. As the program is sunsetting, there is a final entry point for the certificate that you will need to note if you are interested in completing the program. Once the May 2024 offering of Health and Safety Management and Program Development has elapsed, there will be no additional opportunities to complete all 9 courses towards the certificate. On the next few slides, you will see that we have scheduled out all our certificate course offerings through the closure of the Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate in December of 2024. You can visit our website now to enroll in any of these open sections. As there are limited sections available and limited seats, if you are interested in pursuing the certificate, I recommend signing up for courses in advance. You do not have to be enrolled in the certificate program to take any of our courses. If you are interested in just attending incident investigation techniques, for example, you are welcome to enroll in that course and just attend that single session. Our courses are open to all interested students, and you can customize your education based on your needs. Our instructors for all of our courses are practitioners currently working in the field or who have worked in the field of health and safety for the duration of their careers. As practitioners, they know what it's like firsthand to work in the industry, and they ensure that what they cover in their courses will be practical and applicable to any students currently working in the field of health and safety. When deciding to commit to the certificate program, be sure to check your calendar to ensure that you will be able to complete all 9 courses by December 2024. All the dates currently available to enroll on our website are open, and they will be the final offerings for these courses, so we will not be able to easily accommodate changes or withdrawals. If you have specific questions, we are happy to meet with you to discuss your academic path. Ensuring that interested students are able to complete the full certificate program is our #1 priority. This is an example of a timeline for a student that is interested in starting courses in May of 2024, which is the last entry point for the certificate program. If you would like to meet to discuss your own academic path, please feel free to reach out and we can schedule a 15-minute consultation meeting. We do recommend beginning courses as soon as possible so that you can complete the program at a more leisurely pace. Here are a few testimonials from professionals that recently completed the Workplace Health and Safety Manager Certificate program. Many students that go through our program are referred to it by their colleagues or supervisors. The certificate has served as a stepping stone for those who were seeking a promotion or pay raise within their organization. Certificate graduate Laura Flores Chang was one of those students. Laura was referred to the program by her mentor, and upon completion of the certificate, she was promoted from Health and Safety Specialist to Health and Safety Supervisor at Pacific Coast Producers. If you are interested in attending courses, please be aware that we do offer a range of discounts. I will highlight a few of our most used discounts now, but if you are interested in learning more about the full range of our discounts, please visit our website. Members of the Cal Aggie Alumni Association enjoy $50 off our courses, and this is a reciprocal benefit that extends to members of all UC alumni associations. Our professional partners receive a 10% discount, and my personal favorite, groups of 3 or more enrolling at the same time for the same course with the same card also receive 10% off their enrollments. Students interested in taking advantage of the group discount just need to be sure that they enroll over the phone with our Student Services Office. In addition to discounts, there are some options for educational loans and training funds. If you are interested in learning more about those, our Student Services Office is available to answer your questions. You can contact them through their general email address, which you can see listed on the screen, or you can call them directly at 530-757-8777. There is also a page on our website for financing your education that can provide you with additional details. As a special thank you for attending today's session, you will receive a follow-up email with a coupon good for $100 off your first course. Please expect to receive that email by the end of this week. As our current certificate is coming to a close, I'm sure you're all wondering what future offerings we are going to have. Our occupational health and safety portfolio will continue to put out new courses and new programs. While the Workplace Health and Safety Manager certificate is sunsetting, we plan on premiering a new certificate in the coming year. We do not have information to provide you with currently on that, but we will be conducting another free information session once more details become available. Next, we will hear from Susan Tingley. Susan is a physical therapist and certified industrial ergonomist with more than 25 years of experience in ergonomics and injury prevention. She is the founder of OneErgonet.com, a network of ergonomic specialists providing a wide range of ergonomic services. Susan has developed in-house training classes and materials for business and industry and is an ergonomic consultant for office, healthcare, and industrial settings. In the next video, she will be sharing some quick tips and tricks that can help you improve your home workspace.
Hi everyone, I'm Susan Tingley, founder of One Ergonet Incorporated that provides ergonomic training and evaluation services. And I'm an instructor for UC Davis Continuing and Professional Education. The course I teach is called Ergonomics in the Workplace. Many of us are working from home and we're doing it with very little preparation. So I encourage you to take a moment now, right now, to create a healthy and productive ergonomic setup for you. There are 3 things you can do. 1, have a dedicated workspace. This puts you in the mindset of when I'm here to work. So if you're working at the dining room table, sit on the same side of the table in the same chair every time you go to work. Or some of you have to switch rooms. Maybe you're at the kitchen table with the kids in the morning, but you need a quiet spot like a bedroom that has a door that closes for an afternoon meeting. Then you maybe need a couple of dedicated work areas. Along those lines, I'd suggest keep a consistent schedule, minimize distractions, and wear work clothes. It's really tempting to roll out of bed and stay in our pajamas all day long, especially if no one is going to see us, but putting on at least a work shirt, that helps to put you in the work mode. The second thing you can do is set up your computer workstation to fit you. Ideally, the keyboard and the mouse should be close to your elbow height with your shoulders relaxed. And the top toolbar, top icon on your computer screen, that should be close to your eye level. For most people, the difference between their elbow height and their eye level is around 20 inches. But about 50% of the people I talk with that are working at home right now are using just a laptop or a laptop and a mouse. And the top of a laptop screen is only about 9 or 10 inches above the keys, and that can create a really awkward posture. Let me show you. People tend to start reaching up and hunching forward and dropping their head down in this awkward position. And the general ergo guideline is not to work in an awkward position for more than a total of 2 hours over the course of the workday. And if you're working with a laptop currently, you're probably in that position for more than 2 hours a day. And it becomes fatiguing to work in that position for that long. And so that's why I call it the sad puppy posture, because your arms are hunched, your head is dropping forward, and you'll feel pretty sad if you're there for more than 2 hours a day. So the most important piece of equipment that you can use is an external keyboard and an external mouse. As soon as you separate what you're looking at from what you're reaching for, you can position all of those things in a good position for you. And there's a couple different approaches. If you are average height to shorter, most tables are probably a little bit too high for you for the keyboard and mouse. And so then maybe you need to raise yourself up. And you can do that either by sitting on a couple of pillows, or if you have an adjustable chair, raise your chair up. And then you maybe need to use a footrest. And if you don't have a footrest, you can use a book. If you're on the tall side, then maybe the table is an okay height. Either way, average to shorter and raising yourself up, or taller person and the table's the right height, you're still going to need to raise your laptop up higher to get that top toolbar within an inch or so of your eye level. So this is one option with an external keyboard and mouse. Another option, especially for average to shorter height people, is to get the keyboard and mouse lower. And there are many ways to do that. So one option would be to use a type of keyboard tray. This particular example is a clamp-on one that can clamp onto any table that's flat on top and flat on bottom. There's a variety of TV tables that are out there. This particular one is adjustable in height, and then you can adjust it to your elbow height and put your keyboard and mouse on that, and then put your laptop on your kitchen table or whatever surface you have and raise it up. Or if you want to, you can create your own. So in this example, I'm using a cookie sheet, but you can use a cutting board, game box, or similar flat hard surface for your keyboard and mouse. And then you use a pillow and roll up towel to keep it from sliding down your knees. And that allows you to position the keyboard pretty close to your elbow height with your feet flat on the floor. And then you raise your laptop up to whatever height you need. So these are just a couple of examples. So think about being creative and look around to see what you have available to you already to create an ergonomic workstation setup for you. It doesn't have to be fancy and it doesn't have to be really expensive. The third thing you should do is stretch and move. Even if you have the most perfect workstation set up, you really need to move around at least once every half hour to hour. So I would encourage you to think about doing big movements, walking, marching, big arm circles, at least once per hour to counteract being sedentary. And it could be as short as 30 seconds up to about 3 minutes. You just need to get those muscles moving and the oxygen and the blood flow throughout your body. And the only way to do that is really to move. I would also encourage you to think about doing postural stretches and maybe do those once every half hour for 30 to 60 seconds. And that helps to reduce the impact of any awkward postures you may get into or repetition. Let me show you an example of a postural stretch. So if you're not already standing, go ahead and stand up. And then I want you to take a deep breath in and reach up towards the ceiling, really, really reach and stretch, and then bend your elbows like you're pushing your elbows into your back pockets. Slowly straighten out your arms, pull your arms back behind you, fingertips back behind you. Just stretch and hold it here for a second, and then relax. And what you should notice about that postural stretch is the ending position is the opposite of that sad puppy posture. And even if you're not really working with a laptop in quite that awkward of a position, even if you're working with an external keyboard and mouse, our tendency as we get pulled into the computer, we tend to get into that forward position anyways. So any kind of postural stretch should be the opposite of the awkward posture. So remember, there are 3 things that you can do to be healthy and productive. One is have a dedicated workspace or a couple of spaces if you need to move around. 2 is to set up your computer workstation to fit you. So the top toolbar, top icon within an inch of your eye level, keyboard and mouse within an inch of your elbow height. And then 3 is to move around and stretch at least once every half hour to hour. And think about both big movements for circulation as well as postural stretches to reduce awkward postures. So on behalf of UC Davis Continuing and Professional Education, stay safe and stay healthy.
After today's webinar, please feel free to contact us with additional questions about the portfolio or our certificate. We are always happy any chance we get to discuss our courses and programs. We also have a Facebook page that you can join to keep up to date. We are always updating it with interesting news articles that are related to the field, as well as information on upcoming courses. If email is not the best way for you to communicate, you can always reach out to us through Calendly and schedule a Zoom or phone meeting as well.